Hi there, welcome to Substack for Authors. This is Michelle Richmond, and I will be your instructor for this course. So this is just a quick video to let you know a little bit about what this course is about and what you're going to get out of it. So I started using Substack in 2021 for my author newsletter. I found the growth of the newsletter to be tremendous. It's a great way to reach readers, and it's a great way to stay motivated writing. And that's why I'm using Substack exclusively for my author newsletter. And it's also why I'm teaching this course, because I feel like I've learned a lot over the course of building my Substack letters that I can share with you as an author and how to use Substack to engage your readership. So in this class, you're going to learn how to set up your Substack, which can be a little bit complicated, but I'm going to walk you through every process. How to choose the URL for your Substack, which is not the same as necessarily as your Substack's title, and quite often isn't. How to write your about page, best practices for your about page. We're also going to talk about how to use Substack as your author newsletter. And how using it as an author newsletter is probably a little bit different from the other uses of Substack. So there are some different ways you're going to manage your Substack when you're using it as your author newsletter. We'll also talk about how to serialize fiction or a memoir on Substack, if that's something you want to do. Of course, you don't have to do that as part of your author newsletter, but I find it's a really good way to engage new readers who don't know about your work yet. You'll find out how to monetize your Substack. So you may never want to turn on paid subscriptions, but there are a few reasons why paid subscriptions might work for you. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons of that and how to do it and what to offer your paid subscribers that you're not offering your free subscribers. Also, how often you want to offer something different to your paid subscribers than you're offering to your free subscribers. We'll also talk about generating images within Substack, how to make everything look really nice, how to break up your longer posts with small images. We'll talk about what the best length of posts is. And we're going to talk about how to use Substack to sell your books, whether it's your backlist or whether you have a forthcoming book that you want to promote in the months leading up to publication. We'll also talk about how to use voiceover and podcasts. They're different within the Substack app. You can use either voiceover or podcast or a combination of the two. We'll talk about how to use those to continue to grow your audience for your books. So this is kind of a wide-ranging class. We do a lot in this class. It's specifically for authors. So whether you are a traditionally published author or an independently published author, whether you already have a backlist or you're just starting this process because you have a new book coming out in the future, this class will help you understand how to use Substack to organically reach more readers. What I love as an author about Substack is before Substack, I was paying a lot of money to MailChimp for a newsletter that I rarely sent out. So Substack is free. You don't pay a penny for it. You can get paid for your writing on Substack if you choose to, if that's what you want to do. And it's also just so much easier to send out an email with Substack than it is with the other email services I've used. And it also Substack makes it much easier for your readers to share what you're writing, whether you're writing a long form post that's 1,000 words or you're writing a one paragraph note. And Substack is also always introducing new features. One of my favorite features that I use quite a lot that I find generates a lot of new subscriptions is notes. So if you've been hearing about Substack, but you've never managed to make the move over to Substack, if it's something you want, that's another thing, moving. You have a mailing list. I'm going to show you how to move your current mailing list over to Substack as seamlessly as possible. So if you want to have a more active author newsletter with more engagement from readers, something that doesn't feel salesy or spammy, something that allows you to really connect with people who want to read the kind of things you're writing, whether that's essays, short fiction, novels, then this is the class for you. There's a lot to learn in the class. I'm really excited about Substack because it's been working really well for me, and I can share with you how to do that for your own author platform and for your newsletter. So if you have any questions, you can just use the contact button to shoot me an email, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Take care. Bye-bye.